Right, this is the fifth reading, chapter 8, Ellen G. White. I'm talking too much, I must read. Pointing to the self-denial practiced by the contestants in the ancient Greek games, the Apostle Paul writes, "Every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that breatheth the air, but I keep under my body, and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway." Verse 25 to 27, I said that right in the beginning. Your best sermon is your example. Your most effective way to influence another person is your example. And we all fail miserably in this point. If you never said one word, but your example was right, you would have influenced another human being more than all the words you have ever said. Example. The progress of reform depends upon a clear recognition of fundamental truth, while on the one hand danger lurks in a narrow philosophy and a hard, cold orthodoxy. On the other hand, there is great danger in a careless liberalism. So I'm not saying, just go easy and it's simple and reform is not easy. It is hard. I will admit that. For a rebel like myself, it is very hard. But the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And then after a while, you cannot go back to that sinful life again. You change. Principle changes you. The foundation of all enduring reform is the law of God. I'm going to read that again. The foundation of all enduring reform is the law of God, the Ten Commandments, and the natural laws. We are to present in clear, distinct lines the need of obeying this law. Its principles must be kept before the people. They are as everlasting and inexorable as God Himself. One of the most deplorable effects of the original apostasy was the loss of man's power of self-control. Only as this power is regained can there be real progress. The body is the only medium through which the mind and the soul are developed for the upbuilding of character. I'm going to read that again. The body is the only medium through which the mind and the soul are developed for the upbuilding of character. Can you see how important your body is and what you eat and how you live? Because it forms your character. Hence, it is that the adversary of souls directs his temptations to the enfeebling and degrading of the physical powers. His success here means the surrender to evil of the whole being. The tendencies of our physical nature, unless under the dominion of a higher power, will surely work ruin and death. The body is to be brought into subjection. The higher powers of the being are to rule. So your mind must rule over your body, not your body over your mind. The passions are to be controlled by the will. So it's a choice. No. Even if your body screams, I want this or that, no. The answer is no. There's that saying that goes, the easiest way to get out of something that you don't want to do or shouldn't do is to say no. It's simple, which is itself to be under the control of God. So your will must be under the control of God. Then your nose will be the right nose. The kingly power of reason, sanctified by divine grace, is to bear sway in our lives. What a beautiful statement. The kingly power of reason, sanctified by divine grace, is to bear sway in our lives. The requirements of God must be brought home to the conscience. Men and women must be awakened to the duty of self-mastery, the need of purity, freedom from every depraving appetite and defiling habit. They need to be impressed with the fact that all their powers of mind and body are the gift of God and are to be preserved in the best possible condition for His service. I'm going to do the 6th reading, chapter 8.